Is thank you. Do you want to do the introduction? Hello?
They know who we are.
Maybe
Go
not.
ahead.
Okay. They know who we are. Yeah, that's true. Is anybody there? Oh, just quickly, I went to Richmond Spiritualist Church last night. Owen was hosting a service and he was fantastic. He is such a great platform medium. He stood up there, he gave everybody in the room a reading, including me, and I was honored. And he just did a great job. So that was a good time. If anybody is in London, or if you do come to London, he does Richmond Spiritualist Church possibly every Sunday night. Anyway, so loyalty. The problem with loyalty is that we become loyal to our detriment, right? And what does that mean? It means that we get treated badly, but no, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They can treat us however they want to treat us, but as long as we're loyal, right? So loyalty has to have some sort of boundaries, healthy boundaries in place. And is everybody good with that? So we want to easily, I'm not sure how we're going to word it, easily and joyfully manifest. How would we word that, Ronan?
Subservience to me in all things. I think I would word it. Wait, no, that's my other CTT group. That is the World Domination Group. No, we're going to
So
word it
funny.
in a way that loyalty without strings attached.
Is that yeah, I mean, well, hold on, are we but we want it to be reciprocated, right? So okay, so for example, I was just with my two young nieces, and they're young people and they're trying to do the right thing, right? They're one works for a bank, another one works for a bar restaurant, and they're trying to be so loyal to these employers, but it's to their detriment, right? Because one wrong thing and they're just cracking the whip on these two girls, and they hardly ever miss a day of work and whatever. That's what I'm talking about. It has to be equally loyal, right? So if we're willing to give our loyalty over to someone or something else, we need that to be reciprocated. It has to be an equal partnership of loyalty, because oftentimes we are just so loyal, and we look at it as like, yes, that's like such a good character trait, and it is. It's a great characteristic to have until it isn't. And when it isn't, it's when you've worked for the same company 20 years and suddenly they just let you go. You've been married to the same person for, I don't know, however long, and you've put up with God knows what, or family members, and you put up with it. But as long as you're loyal, right? That's where it's a detriment. So, how would we word that?
I said accepting and manifesting relationships with optimal reciprocal loyalty.
Perfecto. All right. All right. That's what we're going to do. Is everybody good with that? Because loyalty, you don't want loyalty with no expectations, right? I find this is what burns people, even in the CTT, right? We're just give all the time, and because we have no expectations, we that's where we get burned. That's where we end up trapped. You see what I mean? Like you need to have I don't know why my car is beeping at me, by the way. I have no idea. There's all these sensors and all this stuff in the UK that we don't have in the US. Um but this is where you get trapped. You see, because you're just giving and giving and giving. So, not having expectations, I actually quite disagree with that. I think we should have expectations. It's like Jesus, the whole thing about unconditional love, right? I I don't actually agree with unconditional love. Now, I'm not saying I'm selfish or anything like that, but if you just love something or someone unconditionally, and I know even when it's your child, right? But then this person treats you badly, and they, your unconditional love allows for that, and they know that they can run all over you. See, that's not good either,
Yeah,
right?
Nancy
So
says you become a
loyalty,
walking doormat.
yeah, exactly. So all right, so let's get started. um because who knows when a double decker bus is actually going to come park up, and I'll have a whole bus load of people watching me do the CTT, and they'll say, look at that mad woman in that car. Oh my god, should we call the police? Oh my god, what's she doing? She's convulsing. All right. Accepting and manifesting relationships with optimal reciprocal loyalty. All right, so let's open responsibly. If there are any new people here today, just make sure that you put your hand up so we know what we're doing. Very important. We're going to use bilateral tapping and the CTT phrases in order to move the energy around. And once you open responsibly, you want to maintain and stay with us until we actually close. Opening and closing is very important. If you leave prior to closing, do not come crying to Liz about what dark energy or whatever else is going to come into your holes that we've created because of we've managed to get rid of some of this energy, some of that energy, and you want to make sure that you complete the session. Okay. All right, so let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
an optimum etheric pyramid,
an optimum etheric pyramid,
as well as
as well as
an optimum etheric Faraday cage
an optimum etheric Faraday cage
for the empowerment and protection of each one of us.
for the empowerment and protection of each one of us.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Okay, treasures, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum ability to see,
the optimum ability to see,
recognize,
recognize,
use, and enjoy
use, and enjoy
the treasures in and all around us.
the treasures in and all around us.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Oh, and here comes a big red shiny butt. Woo! Hi, everybody. I'm tapping. Yes, you're all missing out. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
They're like, what is she doing? I don't care. At this point now, I'm in the flow. I don't care. All right. So the last part is probably the most important part, which is the bringing in of the optimum activation of our divine help, sorry, our spiritual helpers and divine team. Okay, very, very important. Whenever you're doing any sort of energy work, you want to make sure that you have this in place. I personally would not rely upon Archangel Michael and blah de blah coming down to take everything away. I want to have that team in place and I want them to be instructed as to what exactly they need to do, right? It has to be very, very specific. If you just call that Archangel Michael, you don't know what he's going to do with that energy, right? And everybody's calling on Archangel Michael. You want to sort of narrow it down to more specific guides and helpers that help you. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum activation
the optimum activation
of all of our spiritual helpers
of all of our spiritual helpers
and divine teams.
and divine team.
They will take away any and all negative energy.
They will take away any and all negative energy.
They will immediately transport it into the spirit world.
They will transmute it and send it into the spirit world.
Transport it into the spirit world. And then they transmute it into white light positive karma.
And transmute it into white light positive karma.
Back into the universe.
Back into the universe.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us and them now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us and them now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love.
Healing, information, permission.
Healing, information, permission.
And deep relief now.
And deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. If there is anyone in London, you know where I am. I'm like right next to the North Circular Road, which is a very busy road. I'm actually quite impressed with myself at the moment that I managed to stay focused. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is.
All right, everybody feeling good?
Yes, they are.
See, that's a good mess. Don't we have to be, you know what? Loyal to ourselves. Yes, we do. That's exactly right. Would we be loyal to ourselves and everything else just fall into place? That's a good point. All right, so let's go. Let's start the group. Let's start the message or the theme for today. Accepting and manifesting relationships with optimal reciprocal loyalty. Good job. Let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to.
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
Easily and joyfully manifest.
easily and joyfully manifest
The optimum acceptance and manifesting.
the optimal acceptance and manifesting
Relationships with reciprocal loyalty.
relationships with reciprocal loyalty.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love.
Healing, information, permission.
Healing, information, permission.
And deep relief now.
And deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
What did you get?
I've been getting this feeling of like the damage is within us, and so this vacuum cleaner is trying to like suck out all the negative debris from the broken relationships around us.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's really good actually. So the other thing is I got I'm not worthy of their loyalty, right? Some message that I got was like, we're not worthy. We don't matter as long as we're just completely loyal to the other person. We're not expecting it, so we're not having these minimal expectations, which really sort of productive people or successful people, they have expectations. So again, that expectation is coming in right here on the first round of tapping. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so I am not worthy. That's really big. All right, so let's and trying to mop up the pieces or vacuum up lots of pieces on the ground, because what that says to me, Ronan, is that you or somebody in the group has been so fiercely loyal, but then they were shattered into 1,000 pieces. So you're now trying to clean up the mess,
Right.
right? Okay, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
We have been shattered into many pieces
We've been shattered into many pieces
over misplaced loyalty.
over misplaced loyalty.
We got nothing in return,
We got nothing in return,
and we don't feel as if we deserve to have anything in return.
and we don't feel we deserve to have anything in return.
We're angry at ourselves.
We are angry at ourselves.
We're annoyed.
We're alone.
We're annoyed.
We're annoyed.
How do we keep doing the same pattern over and over again?
Why do we keep doing the same pattern over and over again?
Even though I can hold my head up high,
Even though I can hold my head up high,
I've allowed so many to hurt me.
I have allowed so many to hurt me.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Now, I don't know if this is a sign, but I just had a load of rats go by. Not animal rats, but traffic cops. And from my days of working in the police, Metropolitan Police, a load of them just went by, and they're called the rats because they're on motorcycles, right? And I'm like, I wonder if that's a sign. What did you get?
My battery is depleted.
Yeah. There's something to seeing all those rats just now. And I got like, there's just so many. How do we choose which are the good ones and which are the bad ones? Right? Our discernment seems very limited. Why
Right.
is it we always learn in hindsight? Why can't we learn beforehand? Hindsight's a fine thing, right? You always, oh, now it makes sense. That is so frustrating. Why can't it make sense at the beginning so we don't have to go through all this mess and then say, oh, now we understand it? So it's kind of like, how do we usurp hindsight? And how do we have discernment to know where to place our loyalties? What did
Right.
you guys get?
Um, there's no one worth giving or getting loyalty to. I can't trust anyone anymore. They're all rats except me. I won't be loved if I'm not loyal. I'm falling in so deep and constantly giving away my energy.
Ooh, okay, those are all good. And that whole thing of like, I won't be loved unless I give away my loyalty. I don't know if it's the Disney versions that's burned us all, but you know, we're too quick to jump into these relationships. You're not assessing the person properly, right? You were too trusting. We're giving ourselves too easily, and then we find out the hard way that this person has not, the value doesn't have enough value, or they're capable of hurting us. But we just jump in too quickly. We don't stand back. We don't take an objective view as opposed to a subjective view. You have to learn how to do that in relationships, and then you start paying attention a bit more. But yeah, all of those are really good things. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
We're surrounded by a load of rats.
We're surrounded by
A load of rats.
um,
A
that.
load of rats.
I can't pick up what you're saying.
Rats.
Oh,
RATS.
a load of rats. Correct.
Yeah, we're surrounded. How do we tell which are good and which are bad?
How do we tell which are good and which are bad?
How do we find out who has our best interests at heart?
How do we find out who has our best interest at heart?
Why is hindsight always the fine thing?
Why is hindsight always
The fine thing. Why, hindsight is a fine thing. Why is it we only see the full picture in hindsight
why is it we only see the full picture in hindsight
after we've been through absolute hell?
after we've been through absolute hell?
But we don't seem to learn our lesson.
We don't seem to learn our lesson.
We then find another rat and we're faithfully loyal to them.
We then find another rat and we're
We're
faithfully loyal
faithfully
to them.
loyal to them. What else?
Everything is taken away if I don't give my loyalty and everything I have.
Everything is taken away if I don't give my loyalty and everything I have.
My battery is depleted.
My battery is depleted. I seem to always give more than the other people involved.
I seem to always give more than the other people involved.
I very rarely ever receive.
I very rarely ever receive.
And yet I don't see that as a life lesson.
And yet I do not see that as a life lesson.
I rely on karma to be loyal to me.
I rely on karma to be loyal to me.
And if I just keep being loyal,
And if I just keep being loyal,
I believe I will be rewarded in another way
I believe I'll be rewarded in another life.
or life. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Ooh, I got a really good message in. All right. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it, it is done.
What did you get?
That they're just on the other side of this curve or bend or mirror.
That they're just on the other side of this curve or bend or mirror. And that says to me that we're looking beyond the mirror for loyalty, but actually we should be looking in the mirror at ourselves. That's very, very good. And
What message did you get?
that's along the same lines as what I got. So my thing was putting loyalty, it's actually exactly the same. Putting loyalty outside of ourselves is acting as a blockage, an obstruction, right? So we got similar things there. Very good. All right. And did anybody else get anything in the chat?
I'm scared to trust myself because I'm not loyal to me because everyone around me is a rat. I need to change before I lose it all. Head pain on the right side. If I don't give loyalty, I fear I will be abandoned and a lot of
All
anger.
very good. Yes. Okay. Excellent. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
I am trying to look around the mirror
I am trying to look around the mirror
instead of looking in at myself.
instead of looking at myself.
I avoid myself.
I avoid myself.
I believe loyalty has to come from outside of me.
I believe loyalty has to come from outside of me.
If I do not give loyalty, I fear I will be abandoned.
If I do not give loyalty, I fear I will be abandoned.
I don't know how to change my circumstances.
I don't know how to change my circumstances.
I go with what I know.
I go with what I know.
It doesn't matter how hurtful it is.
It doesn't matter how hurtful it is.
I've taken the pain for so long.
I've taken the pain for so long.
I might as well just stick with what I know.
I might as well just stick with what I know.
I don't trust myself.
I don't trust myself.
I'm not loyal to me.
I'm not loyal to me.
I just allow everyone to run all over me all the time.
I just allow everyone to run over me all the time.
I don't know how to stop it.
I don't know how to stop it.
Anything else?
If I'm not loyal, I'm not loved.
If I'm not loyal, I am not loved. What else? I'm tired.
I am tired.
I don't want to have to find new ways of living.
I don't want to have to find new ways of living.
What else?
I feel like this is a downward spiral.
Yeah, I feel like this is a downward spiral.
I'm
None
going
of
to
this
grow
makes
old
any.
waiting for people to be loyal to me.
Ah, okay. I got that one too. I'm going to grow old waiting for people to be loyal to me. It will never, so it will never happen. I
It will
have to
never
be
happen.
loyal to me. I have to be loyal to me and I don't know how.
I have to be loyal to me, and I do not know how.
What else?
Loyalty is total submission.
Ooh, okay, bingo. Loyalty is total submission. I don't expect anything in return.
I don't expect anything in return.
I hold my characteristic as being fiercely loyal.
I hold my characteristics as being spiritually loyal,
Well, no, fiercely loyal.
fearfully loyal,
No, fiercely.
fiercely
FIER.
loyal. I have to
Yes,
hold my
fiercely loyal.
tongue in order to be loyal.
I have to hold my tongue in order to be loyal. I cannot speak out.
I cannot speak out. I cannot be
I
true to
am not,
myself.
I cannot be true to myself. I am non-confrontational.
I'm non confrontational.
Mm. All right. Let's keep going. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
Yawning is good. And so let's take a deep breath. Yawning is excellent. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it. It is done.
Okay. I got, they don't want, so the other people in our lives, right, that we're fiercely loyal to, they actually don't want us to be successful because by being successful, we then start to take power and control. They don't like that, right? They find this symbiotic relationship as, they like for us to be dependent upon them. But and so it's a hindrance. So we're loyal, 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 thinking that, oh, they're going to support me in my endeavors, and that support is not there because they don't actually want you to get ahead. Does that make sense?
Yeah, they always try and keep you down, and you're trying to be loyal to them. And then when you
Mm-hmm.
change your mindset to them, they're going to show their true colors.
Exactly. What did you get?
Uh, I got this image of trying to tighten a screw into a hole, and the hole is stripped. So there's no threading in this hole that you're trying to put it down in. I'm receiving chills in my energy. I don't like being alone, so I'd rather be loyal to them. Getting rid of narcissists. They sabotage me, and a tightness in my throat from Nancy.
Wow. Well, tightness is important. Okay. Tightness is, that means that it's working. Okay. So let's keep working our way through. So if you're feeling particularly, whenever we're doing these sessions and you're feeling particularly anxious or uncomfortable, or you starting to feel like pressure in the throat, the chest area, the back, that means this is something that maybe you don't even realize with your conscious mind, but this is something that you really struggle with somewhere in your energy field. So you should always pay attention to those signals. Those are really, really profound signals. This means what? Wow. Okay. You need to wake up. You need to pay attention. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
My loyalty has not paid off,
My loyalty has not
paid off.
paid off.
I expected others to support me.
I expected others to support me.
They have not followed through.
They have not followed through.
They have made a lot of empty promises.
They've made a lot of empty promises.
I feel like a fool.
I feel like a fool.
I believed what they said.
I believed what they said.
I thought that they were for my highest good.
I thought that they were for my highest good.
I thought that they were my cheerleaders.
I thought that they were my
Cheerleaders.
cheerleader.
Yes. I thought that they really wanted me to be successful.
I thought that they really wanted me to be successful.
What else?
I can't trust. I don't trust I can discern what loyalty actually looks like.
I cannot trust that I can discern what loyalty actually looks like. My loyalty is given so freely.
My loyalty is given so freely.
I don't even ask questions.
I don't even ask any questions.
When I am let down,
When I am let down,
I don't challenge those that have let me down.
I don't challenge those that have let me down.
I cannot seem to stop my patterns.
I cannot seem to stop my pattern.
I just constantly throw energy at a rock,
I constantly throw energy.
at a rock, right?
Yes.
You're just throwing energy at a rock. Like, what good does that do? It's going nowhere, right? You're just throwing energy into things that are not benefiting you.
My loyalty is the way that I love.
My loyalty is the way that I love. I don't know any different.
And loyalty blinds me to the fault of others.
And loyalty blinds me to the faults of others. Yes, that was excellent. Anything else?
I think that's good.
Okay. And here comes the rain. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
What did you get?
I got this image of being on a pogo stick on thin ice, which is not something you should do.
Oh my God. That is so good. A pogo stick on thin ice. Yeah, because if you go down too hard, you're going right the way through it.
Right.
And you can't get back out. You know, your loyalty can get you in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
And you can end up in a deep, dark hole. You know, you've trusted people without question, and you have landed yourself in a massive hole, and you might not be able to get out of it, right?
It's a deep hole for
Especially,
sure.
you know, and what just came through is that especially with financial affairs. So you're with someone who isn't meeting you halfway with the financial affairs, meaning, you know, they may be reckless with their spending, or, you know, they're not very responsible. They're not working towards the same financial goals as you. And, you know, you end up in debt because once you're married or you're in some sort of partnership, their debt becomes your debt, right? That's what that said to me. It's like you're on a pogo stick, you're trying to be loyal, you're on ice, you fall through the wall, you know, and then you can't get out. You could end up in some, and they never learn their lesson, right? And they don't actually work towards those goals. I don't know why that's coming through very strongly, but obviously that's coming through from someone, either listening to the recording or coming through from someone in the group. But it really is like somebody got weighted down with a lot of debt, and I feel that so strongly. Wow. Okay. Let's keep going. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
I'm not being met halfway.
I'm not being met halfway.
The other people are reckless.
The other people are reckless.
My feelings do not matter to them.
My feelings do not matter to them.
They don't care if they hurt me.
They don't care if they hurt me.
They rely upon me being in a position of hurt,
They rely upon me being in a position of hurt
because when I am hurt, I am vulnerable.
because when I'm hurt, I'm vulnerable.
They hide things. They hide things.
They hide things.
They like to keep me in the dark.
They like to keep me in the dark.
Confusion is a manipulation tactic.
Confusion is a manipulation tactic.
And yet I am so honest.
And yet I'm so honest.
I expect people to meet me where I am.
I expect people to meet me where I am.
If I have high standards, I automatically assume that they have high standards.
If I have high standards, I automatically assume that they have high standards
And that they are the same as me.
and that they are similar to me.
What else?
I put up my protective walls.
I put up my protective walls. I will not let them down.
I will not let them down.
It's all or nothing.
It's all a method and a defense mechanism.
Yeah, and it's all or nothing. Either the walls are all the way up or the barriers are all the way down.
It's all or nothing.
No healthy boundaries.
No healthy boundaries.
I'm used to being abused.
I am used to being abused.
I make all the effort
I make all the effort
with very little in return.
with very little in return.
What else?
Why aren't I good enough to be loyal to?
Why am I not good enough for those others to be loyal to me? I try to lead by example.
I try to lead by example.
Why are they not receptive?
Why are they not receptive?
Anything else?
No.
The part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
What did you get?
I just got that it's too late for me, but maybe this will help someone else.
Ooh, okay. Wow. All right. That's a good one.
Why
Hmm.
can't they
It's
see I'm lovable?
why can't they see I'm lovable? So going back to that phrase that we got in the last round, which is, I'm trying to lead by example. See, a lot of us we do that in relationships, right? We take on these very broken people and we think, "Oh, they just don't know any better. If I lead by example, they're automatically going to shift into my way of working, right?
Ha
So
ha ha ha.
again, right, exactly. So again, maybe using the idea of financial responsibility, or maybe using, love or whatever. It's like, oh, well, as long as I lead by example, as long as I show them how it's done, I will be okay. But it doesn't work like that, right? It doesn't work like that at all, because their energy field is so diluted and just so broken. You can't see. That's what we do all the time with our conscious minds, right? The conscious mind is so stupid. That's what George Dusman always used to say. Don't let go of the conscious mind. Let go of the conscious mind, because the conscious mind has absolutely no idea what's going on underneath. So with our conscious minds, we're saying something to the effect of, "Oh, well, I'll just lead by example. They didn't have a good home life, right? So I'm going to make them an exceptional home life, and they'll be happy to live in that home with me, right?" Especially in romantic relationships. But what happens? They get in, right? They put their feet on the table, right? They don't use a coaster, right, for their drink. They got rings on your wood table, right? You can tell I've been in England because those kind of things are important. Um, you know, they don't put the toilet seat down, whatever, right? And it goes on and on and on. And you're thinking with your conscious mind, like, how come you can't understand why they're not meeting you in that at that same point? But energetically they can't. They don't have the proper, mechanisms and energy receptors going on inside. So even though you're throwing things out there, right, and you're like absorbed, oh, it's so easy, I can just, no, their energy field is already 100% complete. And this is why the CTT is so important, or any sort of energy healing, because it doesn't matter how much you're throwing at it, it's not going to work, right? You can't change them. The only way you can get them to be receptive is if there's something in their energy field that is ready to embrace that change. It's like an addict, right? Oh, as long as I bring the addict into a nice home, show them a nice way of life, love them unconditionally, I'm fiercely loyal, I'll give them the life that they never had. No, that doesn't work. Because what happens? The energy field is going totally against whatever it is you're trying to do. So that's the message I got. Let's keep going because we haven't hit the bullseye, and I'm not sure why we're not hitting the bullseye, but I can feel it. It's like there, and we're just having to peel off all these layers and try to find this bullseye. But I don't know what the bullseye is at the moment. That's the beauty of the CTT. You never know what you're gonna get. All right, so let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to. Have I lost
There's
Ronan?
a part of all of us that knows how to
Let go and heal.
let go and heal.
I can't let go of my conscious mind.
I can't let go of my conscious mind.
It has been conditioned to love.
There are,
No, it has been conditioned to love.
it has these conditions to love.
I try to make everything nice.
I try to make everything nice.
And unfortunately, it's not working.
And unfortunately, it's not working.
I'm not looking deep enough into the energy field.
I'm not digging deep enough into the energy field.
I don't even know how to repair the energy field.
I don't even know how to repair the energy field.
I am beyond hope.
I am beyond hurt.
I am in despair.
I'm in despair.
And here we go. How did I end up with someone so broken?
How did I link up with someone so broken?
Why did I not see this coming?
Why did I not see this coming?
I always have to learn the hard way.
I always have to learn the hard way.
This is exhausting.
This is exhausting.
And I keep drawing the same people back in over and over again.
I keep drawing the same people back in over and over again.
I cannot relax.
I cannot
Relax. I cannot relax.
I cannot relax.
I cannot let my guard down.
I cannot let my guard down.
I always have to be on high alert.
I always have to be on high alert
because I have been hurt so many times.
because I've been hurt so many times.
I just wait for the next attack.
I just wait for the mess to come.
No, the next attack.
The next mess to come.
No, well, that's true too. And what else?
I'm afraid to show my faults.
I'm afraid to show my fault.
Loyalty is not a valued behavior.
Ooh, loyalty is not a valued behavior. Loyalty is for fools.
Loyalty is for fools.
Loyalty shows a vulnerability.
Loyalty shows a vulnerability.
What else?
Loyalty allows me to be prey.
A loyalty allows me to be prey. Oh, here we go. I think this is the bullseye. People use my loyalty as a weapon against me.
People use my loyalty as a weapon against me.
And they know I'm insanely reliable.
And they
know I'm insanely reliable.
They know that I am insanely reliable.
I think that was the bullseye. I felt that leave. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love.
Healing, information, permission.
Healing, information, permission.
And deep relief now.
And deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Yeah, there you go. I knew that was it. It's our loyalty was being used as a weapon against us. I knew it. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it. It is done.
I felt that release, like, and suddenly I just felt like euphoric, right? And that's true. Listen, people don't understand when they're very manipulative. They look for energetic characteristics that we have within our soul and within our subconscious, right? Because that's how it all works, positive, negative, 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 positive, positive. Okay. And that's what's going on. And what they do, master manipulators, they use your good quality traits as a weapon against you, right? They would never cheat. They're fiercely loyal. They're non-confrontational. They're this, they're that. They love me unconditionally. Now to a manipulator or to a predator, right? Those are exactly the traits that they're looking for, because that means that they can get away with their terrible behavior for a very long time. And it's easy. You make life easy for them when you have some of these traits, right? So it's about, yes, having these good traits within yourself, but knowing and having those healthy boundaries in place so that these traits can't be used against you, because these people are very destructive and they're going to take you down with them. So did you guys feel that release? I definitely felt that.
I did.
Excellent. All right. Is everybody clear?
Pain in the right side under the ribs. Someone says,
Uh,
my jaw aches, my right eye aches.
okay, chills and tingles are good. All right. So overall, let's take a look at the pancreas, right side pancreas. So jealousy, that came through very strong. And I don't know why that came strong for you. Let me look. I feel like there's some sort of rivalry going on. I don't know if it's somebody that's jealous of you, or maybe you're jealous of someone else, but there's some sort of very strong jealousy component going on. It could be that you're fiercely loyal to somebody who is extremely jealous of you, and they use that loyalty against you. I can see that. I can feel that very strongly. Okay? Does that make sense?
Probably, they say.
Okay. Yeah, I feel that there's some jealousy component there, some energy. So when we finish today, if you have time, I would do some jealousy work on that. So there's a part of me that knows how to let go and heal, or no, sorry, there's a part of me that knows how to easily and joyfully manifest the optimum protection and barriers and boundaries to thwart someone else's jealousy. Okay. The part of my being is willing to inform the rest of me now. I don't know. I feel like it's some sort of rivalry thing. Very competitive. Okay, so for the most part, everybody is clear. Okay, so let's go ahead and close. All right. And then we'll answer questions after. All right. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
optimum guidance,
optimum guidance,
positive emotional fulfillment,
positive emotional fulfillment,
gratitude,
gratitude,
self love,
self love,
and the ability to have healthy boundaries and structures
and the ability to have healthy boundaries and structures
in all of those wonderful spaces we just opened up.
in all of those wonderful spaces we've just opened up.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Wow. So you know what? I feel better because I think it's social conditioning as well. You know, we're taught to be loyal to people that are not loyal to us. You know, as long as you're nice, as long yeah, so yeah. Wow. Awesome. All right, we'll hold for questions.
Thank you so much. Great seeing everybody. We will see you again next time. Thank you.